Hey, what's going on, guys?
Chilling. Cracking a cold one with the boys like usual. It's summertime, man.
Dude, right on, man. You guys are a little, I gotta say, tilted. You guys are sideways here. We gotta tilt your screen.
Okay.
Dude, awesome. Right on. It's good to see you guys. How you guys doing?
Oh, just chilling, man. We're having a fucking fun time, but quarantine is hectic right
Oh,
now.
yeah. Can't wait to get back into our shows.
I hear you. So you guys can hear me just well, by the way?
Yes,
Yep.
we got you.
Perfect, cool. So for everybody watching and everybody that's going to watch, this is San Gabriel Valley Vibes, SGV Vibes, amazing reggae band that we work with. They're California fam, as everybody knows. We do book shows across the country, but we're a California-based company. So these guys are like LA fam to the max. And we booked them in downtown Los Angeles. Great band. You can find all of their music on everything, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, pretty much anything you have, you're going to be able to find their music on. And I strongly encourage everybody to check out their music. Definitely now, too, because it's definitely good, feel-good vibes. But I want to make sure I give everybody a shout-out before we start. Today we've got Johnny Vibes, we've got Jinja, Jacob, and Fabian, right?
Baby.
Cool, Fabian. And then we've got an Avila in there, right? Who's the Avila?
That's him right there. That's me,
Awesome,
baby.
man. I'm John Avila, so it's good to meet you, man. It's always good to meet a fellow Avila.
Speaking about roots.
Rad. And then, so I definitely also want to give a shout out to Fernando, Anthony, William, Brian, Martin. As everybody can see, this is a big band, and every instrument is just like, it plays its own part, and it's just a phenomenal act that we work with. But I don't want to ramble too much. How are you guys doing?
We've been doing pretty good. So far, just we're all been working. We're like marked as essential. So luckily we have a job, but yeah, it's still a little hectic with all the rules going on.
I bet, man. Well, hopefully you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I'm, as scary as it is to be essential, I'm glad that you guys are not dealing with the unemployment office right now, because I know that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, very blessed.
Other than work, what have you guys been doing to kind of keep yourselves busy during quarantine?
Well, personally, I mean, I've been working more. Like now that I have a little more time, like they cut off our hours at work, so it gives me a lot more time to work on other stuff. So lately, we've been working on some new tunes that are coming out. We're gonna release a new track coming out this summer called "Set the Mood," and yeah, like we got a couple more. We got a song called "Tonight" that's coming out as well, and yeah, so it's just been production, production, like pushing through with new music, trying to get content for the family, the fans, and everybody, just working our way up there.
Now, are you guys? Do you have a home studio, or is there like a local studio that you guys go to?
Well, we're kind of like going to each other's houses sometimes. We've all been quarantined, and basically we were already around each other all the time when quarantine started, so we figured be safe, less than 10 people.
For sure.
So far, we haven't seen half the band since quarantine started, so what Johnny does is record stuff, sends it to us, or Ginger, our keyboardist, he basically creates rhythms on the keyboards and melodies, harmonies, and then sends that. So we're basically just bouncing ideas, but Johnny's been, he has a secret archive of lyrics that he's resurfacing, basically.
I'm digging deep, like, I'm digging real deep, like, we're talking like 16 years old, like, I'm digging way back into like the old me, So it's just a lot of stuff, a lot of music that was written way like pre-SGV, and then when we first began the band, a lot of that music is actually going to be on this new album that we're working on. So it's
rad. So sorry, I didn't mean to overtalk you. It sounds like you guys are all like DIY, like you guys are recording your own stuff. Obviously, you're writing your own stuff. How did everybody meet? Like, because you guys are like a sizable, if I'm counting here, 4, 5, so like a 9-piece band. Like, how did SGV Vibes like become SGV Vibes? Did you guys know each other from childhood? Like, how did it all form together?
Well, me and Mr. Johnny Vibes here.
Cool.
These guys here are actually new members. They've been here for about a year now. You're about a year, about a year and a half. Me and Johnny Vibes are original one since the beginning. We began the band in April 28th of 2017. We officially became an actual band. We had members. We went to this place called Samash.
Okay.
Where they sell like guitars, musical instruments, basically. And we were outside just jamming out. You know, I'm a keyboardist. I didn't know much about reggae. He actually introduced me to reggae. And we were outside just jamming out to some Tribal Seeds, to some Sublime and everything. And then some good times with like new, like $15 amplifiers, a $10 keyboard.
We were like literally buying stuff from like Craigslist and Opera.
Yeah.
And we were not even like establishing that we were gonna be a band yet. So basically, like it was just like a group of friends. You know, we met as like he was my coworker, as well as Fernando, who's not here, and then William, who is our bassist. I've known him since childhood, since we were like elementary school. So we just like, I told him, hey, I know this bassist, and they wanted, like, everybody wanted to, like, jam out, and I was like, I know this bassist, like, he's one of my friends. And then, like, so we just basically, you know, got all together, started playing music, and people were asking us, where can I get your music? When are you guys going to play the show? And we were like, we're not even a band.
Yeah, we're not even a band.
So that kind of pushed us to even, like, to push out, like, to, like, do you guys really want to, like, make this a thing? Like, let's form something here. Like, we got something. If we got people interested, then we should start, like, giving them what they want, you know? And so from there, you know, it was just constant, like, practice. We started, what was it, April?
April 28th as an official band.
As an official band, April 28th, 2017.
And
I actually have it on my hat right here. Look, there it is. I don't know if you can see that.
Dude, right on, man.
Yeah, that's when we started. And
a year later,
April 22nd.
Due to that, like, we were in between whether we wanted to be a ska band or a reggae band, because ska was really popping at that time. It still is.
Right.
It still is, but then we all, like, came together and you're like, you know what, we're going to become a reggae band. A year later, while working on our music, on April 22nd, 2018, we played our first show in Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Nice.
That was
not a great show.
It was fun.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
It was our first. You know, everyone was
an interesting show.
It was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
We book the House of Blues Las Vegas and the Rio Las Vegas out here. And when things get back to normal, I'd love to talk to you guys about coming out here. It's weird to say coming out here because I'm from San Diego. I just barely moved out here. But we also work with like the House of Blues in San Diego, which has like just people love reggae down there. Well, reggae in general in California, just that people eat it up. I love the hat, by the way, and that actually leads me to one of my questions. I noticed, like, on your social media, you guys are really good at, like, marketing yourselves. Like, I see the hats, I see the stickers on the salsa, was it? And then, like, yeah, like, so do you guys, do you have anything available right now, like shirts and hats and stuff? Are you selling, or is it mainly just for the band?
Is there a plain view right there? Yeah. We got these shirts on sale. I didn't bring the other one, but you get down in front here. These are actually logos that our bassist William makes. This is all logo. He hand draws everything. Yeah, and then the back is this. It's really cool.
Oh hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So we got shirts like that. We got tank tops as well. You can find those like on our page on Instagram. Awesome. We got that. I think we're in the process of making more hats. We got like containers for your herbal needs. We got lighters. We got a bunch of stuff going on. So little knickknacks.
Right on, man.
And we also got stickers for those fans that want some. So,
I'm gonna have to get like a gift bag full of stuff, man. My laptop is just plastered with just stickers of bands.
Well, speaking of bags, we also got some bags too. So we'll give you a whole bag with goodies in that bag. So there you go.
Right on, man. I saw, which by the way, I saw. Speaking of bags, I don't know if this is appropriate, but I saw the Kush in your post, and I gotta say that the world smokes weed, but I gotta tell you, in Vegas and in Nevada, the weed's not the same as California, man. Like it's
not even close. Not even close.
So when you guys, if you ever come visit, I don't know the legalities behind this, but I would suggest to bring Cali weed and don't rely on the weed out here.
Yeah, I never buy over there. I learned my lesson.
Right on.
I learned my lesson before.
Well, cool. So you were talking about a show in Vegas, which also leads me to one of my questions. I got to ask, what would you say is like as a band, I know you guys are a little young, like a young band, like you guys have been around for 3 years now.
Yep.
What would you say is like the weirdest thing that has happened to you, either at a show or on tour?
What would you say?
Playing with you guys. So January 26, 2020, downtown LA, we were excited, and we were in the recording studio recording one of the tracks that we will be releasing soon. Was it tonight?
It was tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
the song that he started, you know, they're both bouncing off each other. So we're in the studio. It's a great morning, and then we find out Kobe dies, and we're excited to play with you guys.
And
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy.
it was some crazy moment that we were like, when we were driving like to to go perform, we started like, we passed by the stadium, saw Kobe's picture everywhere, and then it was just dead silence everywhere. But the great outcome, but it just felt weird, being like from LA.
It did.
It feels weird, like it's something like a part of you, you've since childhood and stuff.
Oh yeah, Kobe.
So, but I guess that the great outcome of that was when we performed, we actually performed it with a lot of heart. And if you look at our YouTube page, we have a recording up on there of our live performance, and I believe that's one of our best performances like so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right on. Yeah, I remember that day. It was very, like you said, it's just weird. Like the energy somehow that day just dropped.
Yeah.
And like, while we were still happy to throw a show, we were still excited to throw a show, and we were happy to see all the musicians there and our staff. It was just the energy, like, was from here to here. But your performance, though, Brandon was managing your show that day. Brandon's one of our stage managers, as you guys know, and he said that you guys killed it that night. So I'm happy you guys did well.
Yeah, I think that's what gave us the energy, was just, like all that emotion that happened with Kobe. That kind of pushed us, like, let's, like, we're gonna do our best. Like, people are like not in the best of moods, so let's bring their energies up. Let's bring their
It's
vibes
crazy because beforehand, when we found out that news, we were debating, should we perform, should we not? Everyone's very, very low right now because Kobe obviously meant
Right.
a lot to the world, because everyone knows Kobe, especially LA, and we're from LA, San Gabriel Valley. So we were debating whether we should not have respect towards him or not. But then we got there, and we saw people, and then they were having fun. But knowing that, like, people are on their low right now, let's give them a good performance. Let's lighten the mood up, and let's just have some fun.
Hell yeah. I'm seeing one of your fans here saying that they love you guys for that. You guys are always keeping good spirits up. And it's Code Crumbs. Shout out to Code Crumbs there.
That's okay.
But yeah, okay, so solid question. I remember you guys ordered a zebra. Do you still have your zebra?
We never got a zebra.
You never got a zebra?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
We're all curious about that zebra.
We want our zebra.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought it up. I am literally writing down right now, sending new zebra. Send new zebra. Cool. If tell you what, I know we sent it to Fernando's address. Johnny, if you could send me your address just so I have a new one, because I don't want to send it to the same one and have it go, missing again. I don't know. Yeah, just send me a text and we will send you a zebra.
Perfect. Got this.
Well, sick. So I know you've got the 2 singles coming out, and while we're still kind of in quarantine, we can't book concerts yet. Is there anything you guys want to like announce or share with us while we kind of like wait for things to go back to normal?
We've been working really hard on a lot of new material, especially like we have this time in quarantine. We're able to sharpen the saw, so to speak, keep practicing on our craft, working on ourselves, getting better. We are going to have a couple of new singles coming out towards the end of the summer, I believe. And we have a lot of other material we're working on too. As it comes, it'll come out, and we'll continue to keep forging it till it sounds right, and we're ready to put it out. So I mean, that's pretty much the announcement I got.
I guess the best way to find out what other little details we have is for you guys to follow us, because on Instagram we post a lot of like little things that you have to be on our Instagram to know, like to find out about it or hear it from someone's mouth. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like we post it secretly. It's like we're such an inside band that not a lot of people know about it. So yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, so it's a lot of our stuff, a lot of our little secrets that are going out. It's being posted on our stories like on a daily basis. So yeah.
Cool, man. Well, yeah, I'm seeing a Reggae Dave 805 here. Shout out to the 805. Originally, I'm from Ventura County, so he's saying you guys got to do a Bay Area show, so we'll see if we can set that up.
Can't wait for that.
Can't wait.
So for everybody that's watching, this is SGV Vibes. They're absolutely amazing. Great group of guys, as you can tell. Their energy definitely isn't just exuded in interviewing them, but in their music. Definitely check them out on whatever you have, whether it's Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, whatever people's listening to these days. You can find it there, and you definitely will not be disappointed. It will definitely it'll set the mood to a whole room, to a whole party, or if you're just vibing out with yourself, it's going to set the mood. So check out SGV Vibes. We're going to leave this on our Instagram live for the next 24 hours, but we're going to post it to our IGTV, so it's just out there indefinitely. And dude, as soon as this is over, I cannot wait to work with you guys at places like House of Blues and in we're gonna, I don't know what happened to you guys in Vegas, but we're gonna fix your Vegas experience for sure.
Talking about set the mood. Our new single coming out this summer is actually called Set the Mood.
Oh shit! I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah.
We're gonna post some updates. We're gonna post some updates on our page. Keep updated. Follow every single one of us. You know, you might miss something he posted. Maybe he posted something. Maybe he posted something. We all posting little sneak peeks now and then. But set the mood. The summer.
Hell yeah. And Johnny, definitely text me, not just your address so we can send you a zebra, but text me all your Instagrams so we can follow all you guys instead of just the page. And everybody definitely check out SGV Vibes. Great group of guys, as you guys can obviously tell.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Awesome, guys. You have a good night, all right?
Take care.
What's up?
Peace.
Later.